Are you still awake? Have you been staying up? Because you are worried about me.
Don't flatter yourself. We are enemies. If it weren't for string-bound, I'd gotten rid of you long ago.
Don't worry. It's not that easy for me to die.
That's one more reason for me to worry. I hope that the Lotus of Life dies, Len, from the explosion caused by Fangguan today. You can give up. And I can stop wasting my time with you.
I will try again. No matter what. I hope the Lotus of Life is fine, though. And we will see the day that we get lotus seeds. I will be back.
What? What if you can't get back?
In that case, the strand guard will disappear on its own. If that happens, you can get back by yourself.
Why didn't you start with that? I don't want to hear anything else. I think that since Fengbang is dead now, the danger in the woods must have disappeared with her. Even if there are still any, I've been here yesterday. I'll be fine.
Mu Xuanling. If we are in danger, don't mind me.
You are telling me that?
The Lotus of Life is no common plant. It's not damaged at all. Even the plants around it are recovering fast.
The Lotus of Life. The Lotus of Life. It does exist.
From there. Think, you are right.
Who are you?
We met yesterday. Don't you remember?
My memory is not so bad that I can't remember things happened yesterday.
The Lotus of Life.
Who are you? Who sent you? What are you doing here?
Did the Fengxiang come back to life? Because of the Lotus of Life. Saint, we got into this place by accident. Wonder what that is. You mentioned that it's the Lotus of Life.
Absorbing the gore of the world and forming the waterless land. Nothing can do that other than the Lotus of Life.
Can people gain immortality by taking the Lotus of Life? Can they recover even if they suffered an unrecoverable injury?
Of course, the Lotus of Life can give people immortality, let alone physical injuries.
You are already in the spiritual form stage. You will live much longer than common people. Why are you after immortality?
Immortality is the goal of all cultivators. With enough time, one might break through the spiritual form mind and ascend to a higher stage. Besides, I don't have much time left.
According to the records in the Immortal Alliance, when the Dark Clan invaded the human realm, the Dark Abyss kept pushing its boundary toward the human world. The top cultivator, Chenzheyuan, mustered the power of all immortal sects and formed the Immortal Alliance. They paid a great price to form the Immortal Array, which stopped the invasion of the Dark Clan. You are not aged. You should still have hundreds of years to live. Is your lifespan shortened? because of some severe injury.
That's correct, but it has nothing to do with you. I don't know how did you wander into this place, but you don't belong here. Please leave.
This is a place with sufficient spiritual power. We want to train here.
Find sites far away. I don't like seeing strange people.
Are you suspecting that Feng Xiang revived after died yesterday? Plus she has lived for 6,000 years. Because she ate the lotus of life. But why doesn't she remember anything? That happened yesterday.
I don't understand that either. Maybe there is something strange about the lotus of life. When I saw her yesterday, yeah, it was as if she saw the lotus of life for the first time. I even speculated that she had an accident that caused her lifespan to shorten. She knew that she didn't have much time left there, so she relied on the lotus of life to live longer. She probably has guarded this place, for the last 6,000 years.
That means she has attained immortality. Yet she doesn't know it at all. She thought she needed to wait for the lotus of life to bloom.
In that case, she might have tried to get the lotus of life multiple times. If she has kept any of the lotus seeds which are useless to her, then we wouldn't have to wait for the lotus to bloom, or fear that we don't have enough time.
What do you plan to do?
Let's keep waiting, and see all the things that are abnormal with her.
She's still there. She disappeared. Feng Xiang has disappeared. How did she disappear into thin air? The dark cloud mountain just keeps surprising us with strangeness.
The sun is going down. If Feng Tuang is still around, the spirit fog will move with her. It seems that she's no longer here.
But she can be far away, so that she could get here first thing tomorrow morning to get the lotus of life.
To figure this out, we need to find her first. Maybe we can find some lotus seeds at her resting place for the night. I'll go search for Feng Wang's aura. Wait for me in the cave we stayed.
Why? I've been following you around for a whole day. And you're ditching me when we are so close to the truth. My eyesight is not worse than yours. I'm not afraid after nightfall.
Ginny, I'm just worried about you.
What for? Now that we've traveled so long, I have to know. Don't even try to exclude me.
Fine. Let's go check things out together.
What is she doing here?
Asia, let's get closer.
Is she dead?
She's just feeble. She'll wake up when the sun is up.
Isn't it dangerous for her to be defenseless like this?
Even if she dies, she'll revive tomorrow, right?
If there are lotus seeds left, where could they be? He hadn't seen a human or a ghost.
Qian.
Yes, I am Qian. How did you recognize me?
According to historical records, King Gong was the first leader who founded the Immortal Alliance. He and Fengduo are companions. They fought evils together, and were nightmares to the Dark Clan. Yet the two top spiritual form cultivators disappeared after setting the Immortals array, and were never seen again. The legend has it that Qian Guang and Fengduo are in love, and formed a bond. They were in seclusion. No one has seen these two saints again. When I saw Feng Xiang, I wondered about you. Who would have thought that my guess was right?
It has been 6,000 years. If you didn't barge in here, I'd have forgotten the time.
Sir, how did you and Feng Xiang get trapped in the Dark Cloud Mountain for 6,000 years? Besides, it seems the Fan Wang is in a cycle. It's because of the Lotus of Life.
You have accurate intuition. You are close to the truth. Every day when the sun comes out, Feng Chan would wake up here. And when the sun goes down, she would lose all her consciousness and memories and get back here. Then she'd begin another repeated day here.
So she lived for 6,000 years. Yet it's just one repeated day for her. Is this the immortality brought by the Lotus of Life?
People dream about immortality. They'd go to exchange for that. But how can there be no cost? Fan Gang and I encountered an evil cultivator who tried to steal the Chaos Pearl. He seemed young and decent, yet he claimed that he learned an evil method that absorbs the souls of others to get immortality.
I can't believe that someone would cultivate that kind of evil method with a Chaos Pearl.
To achieve immortality with the Lotus of Life also requires a great sacrifice. When Feng Xiang ate the Lotus of Life, she didn't get immortality. She entered a realm of power inhibition. Why, there's nothing but a lofty ladder. In that realm, the cultivator's spiritual controls will be sealed off and have to take the 38,000 attacks from the blow-like wind to win, and get to the end of the lofty ladder. Cultivators who haven't reached the spiritual form stage will be shredding into dust by a mere touch of the wind. Those who are in the spiritual form stage still have to suffer from the pain of silencing sounds and to end up meeting the high cyclic divinity.
The high cyclic divinity?
He claims to be the deity of time in the divine realm, Yuan, and has been guarding the realm for 10,000 years. He said that he was waiting for someone, maybe a human, or maybe not.
There are still divine clan members in the world. I heard of a legend that 10,000 years ago, the divine clan protected all living beings and was worshipped by them. Yet, a human emperor ascending, Hunming, misguided the inner demons of human beings and attacked the divine clan. The divine clan put him down, and he was reduced to a degenerated deity. He was kept under the lava, and thus the Dark Clan was born. So, the divine clan found human beings repellent because of that and stopped offering protection to the world. So, how could there be a divine clan member who's still guarding the world?
And when I saw him, he was filled with divine power. If he's not a divine clan member, who could he be? He told me that a Feng Xiang ate the Lotus of Life and bore the pain of countless slices. To meet him, the high cyclic divinity claimed that he was a kind deity, and whoever meets me
can make a wish. Yeah, I will make the wish come true. But you have to know that fate has its way. If you are wishing for too much, fate will make you pay. That's the cost of wishes. The more you wish for, the greater the cost. Do you understand?
Yes. I wish for immortality and forever youth.
Once your wish is granted, it can never be revoked. No matter what happens. The same with the cost. Do you understand?
Yes. Yes.
Since then, Fengxiang has been Saka on the same day forever. And the realm of the high cyclic divinity only opens once for an individual. It doesn't matter how many lotuses of life are in the life lotuses of life she eats after that. Immortality is where the divine client's power lies. It's not for human beings to get. Immortality in that form is a punishment. That is the cost that Feng Wang paid.
But you have also existed for 6,000 years. So did you make a wish to the high cyclic divinity as well?
You are brilliant. Yes, in the second year that she left. I searched the world and finally found her here. Wait, she was already in the cycle. I tried to take her away, yeah, but once the sun went down, she would be brought back here. I kept her company here for 100 years. That was over 36,000 days and nights, but whenever she woke up, her memories reset, and she forgot what happened the day before. And humans have a short lifespan. I was out of time, and I didn't want to leave her alone in this world. So, Lian, I took the lotus of life. When I was immature again, eventually, I met the high cyclic divinity.
A 100 years ago, she also came here and wished for immortality. I gave her that.
But she's stuck. In the same day forever.
Isn't that also immortality? She got what she wished for. So what is your wish?
Cannot wish for her to get rid of immortality like that.
Wishes granted cannot be changed. Otherwise, I'd be breaking my promise to her.
Can you restore her memories?
That would be the jurisdiction of the high Veda divinity. He never gives back what he took away. You should focus on a wish for yourself. I'm not quite patient.
I wish I could live and die with her, and never be a portion.
Granted.
I Fengxiang. Fengxiang. Since then, I have become her shadow. I'm always close by, yet she never knows.
Are you and Fengxiang a couple?
I owe her. Back then, the Dark Clan overrun the human world, and I traveled round to found the Immortal Alliance. I heard of Fengxiang often. They said that she made a name for herself at a young age, and that she's outstanding. The strike of Funik she developed is a horror to the Dark Clan. There were a lot of saints who expressed their love, openly or secretly, hoping to become kin. Though a couple in cultivation with her. Yet Fengxiang was famously cruel and detached. Cultivation was the only thing she cared about. Commerce was the most annoying thing for her.
Having a no-good partner will only delay my cultivation progress. Men are always a drag. You are different from them. You are foolish, yet you have more talents than me. If you focus on your cultivation, he might break through the spiritual form one day and achieve immortality. Yet you are wasting your time in fighting evils. When bothered by all the trivial things, you get distracted from your cultivation. That slowed down your progress.
Your goal in cultivation is to explore the limits of humanity. My goal is to maintain peace on this land. Immortality is not what I am after. I want to do as many things beneficial to humanity as possible in a limited lifespan. So what's your answer? Will you join the Immortal Alliance and fight the dark plan with us?
Why would I? I'm not attached to the mundane world in any way. Cultivation always the only thing I'm after.
Have you ever thought about why you haven't broken through the spiritual form stage after 100 years of cultivation?
Do you know the reason?
If you don't know the mundane world enough, how can you break through the spiritual form stage? If you don't do things that matter at the moment, how can you achieve immortality?
You are interesting in some ways.
So are you agreeing?
Come on, I'll follow you. To get to know the mundane world. And deal with what matters at the moment.
You and Feng Xia are always together. Are you a couple now?
Saint Feng Xiangtenlei is Ivan-like. How can I offend her?
Since you don't have a partner, what do you think of my sister?
Thank you for your kindness. I already have someone on my mind.
By that, did you mean Xie Xuechen?
Yes.
Have you told her?
No. During the time we were together, she never expressed any interest in a romantic relationship with me. She didn't see me that way. After that, I got busier with affairs in the Immortal Alliance. Feng Xiang showed up less and less. Someone else told me that she was in seclusion in the East Sea. She didn't even tell me that she was leaving. Feng Xiang ga. How's your life on the Osprey Island?
Thank you for showing your care, Leader Kuai Guang. I'm fine.
Since you love Feng Xiao so much, why didn't you tell her? Is it because you were angry?
I've never been angry with her. I didn't say anything because I thought I'd die. When forming the Immortals Array, 10 Saints shall each take a star position and face the power of retribution of the array with the help of the Chaos Pearl. That's how the array can be connected. In the 10 star positions, one of them is the death position. The one who takes that position will take a lethal strike. I kept that position to myself. I thought about telling her my feeling, or before I died. And maybe she'd laugh at me, or feel annoyed. Or maybe she also feels something for me. But what then? I had no chance to survive by bringing her bad feelings. The Immortals Array was a success. The Dark Lane was sealed. Peace was returned to the human world. And I was lucky enough to survive the hit. I passed out for days. And when I woke up, I learned that
Saint Feng Xiang was severely injured and is in seclusion on Osprey Island.
What with the Fenglan's power? She shouldn't be severely injured.
Half of the saints in the other position are dead, let alone the death position. Even with Saint Feng Kaleng's power, the Thunder Trial Fire is still too much. That's the karma used to slay deities.
It was me who was in the death position.
Saint Feng Shen asked for the death position for herself. She switched the array diagram and asked me to keep that from you. She said that she was more powerful than you. She'd be able to survive the death position and complete the immortal array.
I'm going to her now.
Leader Qian Guang. Xingfeng Wang never got back.
Where could she be?
We don't know. Her heart was never on the Osprey Island. If she wants to leave, we can't stop her.
So, where did she put her heart?
And since you have no affection for Saint, why act so sentimental here? She risked her life to complete the array and never wanted anything in return. If you care about her, how can you not know her affection for you?
She's such a proud and respected person. If it weren't for her feelings for you, why would she stay by your side the whole time? The world sees you as a benevolent person. She's such a proud and respected person.
Who takes the world on his shoulders.
Who knows that she...
For you. She wasted her time and delayed her cultivation. Why do you think she did that?
Why, I've never thought about that. Maybe I just didn't have the courage. How could I not love Feng Tongning? But Feng Xiang said that I was different from the others. I didn't admire her or fasten onto her. That's why she was willing to hang out with me. If I told her about my feelings, I would have been no different from the others. I was afraid that I'd lose her. Saint Feng is divine-like. How can I offend her?
Since you don't have a partner, what do you think of my sister?
Thank you for your kindness. I already have someone on my mind. She heard my lie, and I never had the chance to tell her my feelings. I have no chance to do that. This is how the world works. You don't always get a second chance.
Tianguo, you've been darting Feng Xiang for 6,000 years, and never left her side. I believe that you value human connections. If you know where the lotus seeds that were produced are, please tell me, Kat, so that I can purify the disillusion water and save someone's life.
People drink the disillusion water to forget about sentiments. Since she had a realization, why force it?
If she did have a realization, she doesn't need assistance to control her mind and force herself to forget. She was forced to become detached, and it's conflicting with her faith, hurting her both inside and outside. That's why she's in danger.
Xie Xuechen, who are you talking about? What is the disillusion water?
She and I were enemy. We met by accident and got to know each other. She risked everything to help me, so I haven't gotten a chance to repay her. The things that ain't going.
That Mei Zong is talking about. She was set up by a treacherous man. Are so familiar somehow. Our end was forced to take the disillusion water.
Now her life is in danger. I hesitate because I'm worried that she can't wait for the lotus to bloom. When the lotus seeds fall, she'd be Wanli. Shendi.
You want the seeds of the lotus of life for me?
Tianguo, if it was her choice, I could let go. As long as she could be free. But you can see how she is. The more she's suffering, the more she's not willing to forget. If we don't cure her, the disillusion water will be lethal to her. If you can tell me where the seeds are, I would be in debt to you. I will pay you back. Wherever, whenever, and however.
No need to feel that you owe me. Feng Tuan got all the lotuses of life that bloomed over the years. She just doesn't remember. Buried all the lotus seeds that Feng Wan left behind here.
Thank you, Tianguo.
The seeds of the lotus of life are also known as worldly bitterness. The disillusion grass is a poison, and the lotus seed is the medicine. People think that becoming detached, the medicine, and having their feelings cleared is the realization. But the true realization is still being benevolent and loving the world. After tasting all the bitterness of the world and feeling all the sorrows, that is disillusion.
Being benevolent. After tasting all the bitterness of the world, that's the true disillusion.
You can have the lotus seed leave this place and never come back.
Thank you. Each lotus seed represents 100 years. Oh, Tianguo, is there anything we can do for you?
This is the power of divinities. No one can change it. I'm grateful for your kindness.
Have you tried to communicate with the high fate divinity? Maybe he can lift the curse.
Curse. Right, this wish is no different from a curse. Tambor, I thought about finding the high fate divinity, but there's only potential. The high cyclic divinity in the vast divine realm. There were no other divinities.
The high cyclic divinity is strange. He's not as kind as he claims. Maybe he was lying.
He did say that someone was lying.
Who is it?
He said
This world is just a lie.
the sun is about to come up. I wish I could enjoy the sunrise with her.
Take the lotus seed.
What if I'm not recovered? After taking it, what if I still don't like you?
This time, I'm not letting you go no matter what.
I'm curious how I feel about you.
Mu Xuanling, Mu Xuanling. I said that I would protect you no matter what. I will stay by your side.
Enough! Xie Xuechen, do not get closer.
Mu Xuanling, Mu Xuanling.
I don't have romantic feelings for Mr. But for you I do. So, you are able to avoid me. Are you willing to take me with you?
You can live a normal life here. This is Snow City. It's my decision.
I don't want to go back to the dark abyss. I want to live under the sun.
Would we have a chance? I'll show you the real human world. Mu Xuanling. Wait for me. Mu Xuanling. Mu Xuanling. Mu Xuanling.
Xie Xuechen.
Xuanling. You remember now.
Xie Xuechen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hurt you so many times. You must have hurt every time. I remember everything now.
They didn't hurt. Not at all. I deserved all those. Think of them as my punishments.
God are punishments. They are panto.
What?
Xie Xuechen. Thank you for bringing me back.
Mu Xuanling. Thank you for coming back. Thank you.
Guys. Any reason that you are here?
We got into the Phoenix Perch Forest by accident. We are leaving.
Saint, I know that you are searching for the Lotus of Life. But it would be some time for the Lotus of Life to mature. You could go to the cave Konsof, in the southeast of the Phoenix Perch Forest. I heard that the cave is extremely dark, and no light can get in. But there are rare plants. Of Hanpao that can prolong one's life. You don't have to bring light in to discover things that deserve your attention more than the Lotus of Life. She still went to Warshal's land to bar the Lotus of Life. Is there no chance to break the curse of the high cyclic divinity?
I know. You were thinking that the cave is darkened, and Dan Guang might be able to show his physical form. Even so, it's just one day of happiness for them. Right.
For Tian Guang, this one day there, ask them to live happily and show their affection to each other, their triumphs many days, in the past and the future.
Detachment doesn't mean freedom. Sentiments don't mean pain. For those who have loved, even miserable death, can't change their hurts. It's the same for Fan Guang, for Qianguo,
and for us. Where are we going now?
Where can you go? Snow City guards the Chaos Pearl, and I will part you. No matter what you think about that, you have to come back to Snow City with me.
I don't know if I should call you unreasonable or scoundrel.
Call me whatever you want. But you are not getting away.
Xie Xuechen, your swing bound is still effective. Why are you holding me so tight? Are you worried that I might get away?
Does holding one's hand mean keeping someone from getting away? Don't you know that string bond is the bound of marriage?
没死木。
You don't care about the Immortal Alliance. Or you, Manny. You are helping Xie Xuechen because you want to see what interesting things you can find in this boring world. What you really world care about is me. Am I right?
What are you doing here?
It seems that you found the lotus seed.
It took some effort, but we found it. Xuanling has returned to her normal status. She remembers everything now. Zhuang, shouldn't you be waiting in Greenview Heights
For our news.
What brought you here?
I sensed the alert from the Jade I gave Miss Ma. It seems that some sort of attack triggered the array on it. I was worried that something might have happened, so I rushed here.
Alert from the Jade. But I didn't sense that alert. Maybe I have the array by accident.
It might be me.
Let's not waste that